Hello, this is a tutorial on how to find an article in a library database called Academic Search Premier. It will cover a very basic introduction to finding Academic Search Premier on the library's website, using keywords to search for articles on your topic, revising your search, reviewing your results, and finding the full text of an article. A library database is a search tool used to find journal articles and other published resources for your research. The Gustavus Library subscribes to over 50 databases, and the focus of this tutorial is Academic Search Premier, a general multidisciplinary library database. It provides access to articles from a range of subject areas, and it's a good place to start your research on many topics. Many of the features I'll be highlighting are found in all article databases. Let's take a look. The easiest way to find Academic Search Premier is from the library's homepage at gustavus.edu/library. Click the Articles tab and then select the first option, Academic Search Premier. When searching an article database, you'll get the best results by starting with just a few keywords, and then you can make your search broader or more specific later on if you need to. Place each keyword or concept from your question into a search box and combine them using AND. Let's say I'm interested in whether physical activity by college students has a positive effect on their grades. Let's take a look at how we might search for information on this in Academic Search Premier. So I'm going to enter each concept in its own search box. So I'll search for physical activity and college students and grades. We'll start with that, click on search and see what we get. You'll see that we have retrieved 46 articles on this topic. There are a number of strategies you can use to broaden your search and increase the number of results that you get. You can search fewer keywords, you can use less specific keywords, or you can add synonyms or related terms using OR within a search box. You can also try removing a limiter. For instance, if you've limited to articles from the last 5 years, you can remove that and get more results. So in this example, I'm going to expand my search by adding synonyms or related terms in each row, separated by the capitalized word OR. So I'll think of synonyms for physical activity, such as fitness or exercise. I'll try undergraduates in addition to college students here. And then I'll try grades or academic performance. And then I'll search again. And then we'll see that this time I increase from 46 to 322 results that I can examine. If you start reviewing your results and find that you really need to revise your search for more relevant results, you could try using a limiter, using more specific keywords, or putting quotation marks around phrases so it will look for the words in that phrase next to each other in that specific order. Going back to our sample search, if this search did not provide enough relevant sources, I can refine it and make it more specific. I could use the limits on the left side of the screen. One useful limiter is the publication date range. Depending on your research question, you may want to limit your search to the most recent research, and you can enter a date range in these boxes or use your slider to change the date range. You also might limit by something like source type. Maybe you want only academic journals, or depending on your purposes, you may want to see how a topic is covered in popular magazines, so you can use those limits. And in library databases, you can also often limit by subject, language, geography, and more. In addition to using the database limit features to refine your search, you can also refine your search by using more specific keywords. So in the case of this search, maybe I've decided, actually, I want to focus on strength training in particular. So if I enter that instead of just physical activity, that might give me more specific results. Or let's say after looking at my initial results, I think, I'm interested in looking at women college students in particular. I could change my search, and then that will give me some more specific results. The article record includes useful information and tools that will help you evaluate and manage your sources, including subject terms, abstracts, citation tools, export tools, and links to the full text of articles. Let's take a look. Once you've refined your results, you'll want to take a look at the full article records to evaluate their potential as useful sources. Selecting an article title in a results list will take you to the article record. So let's say I want to take a closer look at article number 2. The article record includes some useful information and tools, such as the subject terms, which can help me think of other keywords to search for on my topic, and the abstract, which summarizes the article, citation tools, which will provide citation for the article in a variety of formats that you can copy and paste into a research paper, and export tools that will allow you to export the citation into a citation manager. If you want to read an article, you'll need to look for a link or a button that says full text or PDF full text like this, or HTML full text or something similar. Those links will take you directly to the article. If you don't see a full text link, then look for this yellow Find It button. When you click that link, it's going to search all of the Gustavus databases to see if it's available. If it's available, you'll see an option to get full text either in paper in the library or online. And if no full text is available, you'll see the option to request a copy from another library. Remember, if you evaluate your sources and determine they're not quite what you're looking for, circle back and try a different set of keywords. Effective research usually involves refining of the research process. And remember that you can always ask librarians for help. One of the easiest ways to get help is to visit the library's website and then click on the Ask Us button on the right side of the screen for all the different ways that you can get in touch with us.